Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I'm here just for a short time. My reason for coming here is to remind you that with the movement, we started it in 66, 67, and we are still must make sure we keep it alive. I'm going to sing two verses of Stand Up for Jesus. Stand up for Jesus, ye soldiers of the cross. Lift high your royal banner, it must not suffer loss. From victory unto victory, his army shall he lead, till every foe is vanquished, and Christ is Lord indeed. Stand up for Jesus, stand in his strength alone. The arms of flesh will fail you, you dare not trust your own. But under gospel armor, each piece put on with prayer. When you the cause of danger, we never wanted there. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That is the army song. That's the revolution song. Ladies and gentlemen, as I said just now, I did not come here prepared to give any speech. I did not come here to criticize or to do anything other than to say a few words of welcome. The road we traveled 42 years ago is very long and dreary, and sometimes lonely. For the hearts of the Anguillians, there was a target set and has been accomplished, a free Anguilla. Thank God for that. Prior to 1967, Anguillans were a people drifting on an ocean, seemingly going nowhere, but knowing where they wanted to go. The seas were rough, and Anguillans had a strong will and determination to reach the harbor safely at all costs. The seas were rough, as I said. We rowed the boat, Miss Anguilla, and the seas, as I said, were rough, but the tide took us exactly where we wanted to go. Ladies and gentlemen, when I got involved in the Anguilla Revolution, seeking a better way of living for our people of Anguilla, it was from a natural instinct led by the power of God. My chief interest was not to run a country, but to develop our country so that the people of Anguilla could become professionals in a field of their own choice, and to create a society founded upon moral principles and positive aspirations, moving them upward and forward. I knew from experience that a society does not prosper unless all the people experience improvement, so that when the economic rising tide floats the biggest of both, it must float the small ones as well. Fairness on all sides must be the hallmark. Anguilla Revolution responded to oppression It demanded sacrifice so that the generations of our people could live with dignity and self-respect. Our 1967 revolution created opportunities for all Anguillians so that they could own their own land, their own homes, their own businesses, and at the same time, they become equal. There were equal opportunities for all, both men and women. No discrimination. Today, Anguilla has problems, multiple problems, that our people 20 years ago would not have dreamt would have happened. Anguillans will be electing a new government soon, and the energies and wisdom and talent of all our people, of both old and young, in this island are needed. These things will have to come to fruition sometime to meet the hardcore challenges, both internally and externally. Definitely, human wisdom on all sides is needed. Solutions and answers to our problems must be identified to stop the slide to total disaster. If Anguilla did not take that political stand in 1967 against Sinki's government, our people would never have been given to make a decision to vote in an election, not to determine their own destinies. Anguillans have too much to lose to take life easy. We are aware that the standard of political representation today is far below the standard of the people themselves. We must speak out and have voices heard, for if we earn against ourselves, our future, our country, and our children, these generations and generations to come. The time is coming soon to make a decision at the polls. We must cast away doubts and fears, and voters has to commit themselves on all sides to the true development of Anguilla. At least for at least for the sake of our children, born and unborn, we must improve the present conditions which will make our lives peaceful and secure. We must always remember that Anguillans are the heirs of the 1967 revolution, and we should respect and accept this privilege. Doors are opening that were not open before, and we're hopeful that our people will enter those doors as they open. Ladies and gentlemen, as I said just now, I did not intend to say anything, but I just want to show my presence and let you know that I am part of you, regardless of what happens. I'm so pleased to know that you all have been following the movement, and I'm pleased that you all are prepared now to take the banner in your own hands and move forward. Anguillians are going to back you. No matter the shekels they may have, they cannot trouble you with them, because Ronald Webster is still alive. And what happened in 1867 can happen again. And I intend to make sure to keep that pledge, and I shall do that. God be my help.